Hello everybody, welcome back to the Enigma SMP server. It's been a minute. I know that. Trust me, I do. But trust me, there's a good reason for it. Kind of. I've just been busy with real life stuff. Had a couple things come up and yeah, haven't had a whole lot of time to record videos. But that doesn't mean I haven't been busy. So I want to give you a bit of a progress update, and we're going to do a little bit of stuff in today's episode too. And I'm excited to show you because guess what? It's spooky time. That's right, it's about Halloween now, and you probably noticed there's a few differences with my skin. Primarily the big red dot on my forehead, where my jewel for the crown used to be, it is now red. And also, we have an orange cape now instead of our regular yellow. Very subtle changes, but, you know, I still wanted it to be me. And also, there's something else I got to show you with my skin. Alright, there we go. Have you noticed it yet? I bet you haven't. But if you look very closely, there's something on my back now. I changed up my Optifine cape for Halloween too, and we got ourselves a jack-o'-lantern on our back. That's right. So instead of our regular yellow Optifine cape, we got our little jack-o'-lantern on our back, and it looks super cool with the elytra too. Look, it looks a little derpy when we're standing upright, but you know, it's still a jack-o'-lantern. But anyways, let's take flight and go show you what I've been working on. So in our last episode, you probably remember that we worked on the mountain ridge here. And I had a lot of fun with that, but I had more than enough mountain building for quite a while. So I turned my attention to the inside of the mountain, where I have done an absolute ton of digging. Alright, I'm standing at the edge of the hole that I dug inside the mountain, purely for decoration. Like, this isn't for a farm or anything like this. This is just to make it look cool. Are you ready for me to turn my camera around? Because I'm excited to show you this. Boom. That's right, I dug this area right down to diamond level, and I'm gonna bring it down to bedrock too. I just didn't want to deal with the lava at the time. But we've got our storage room kind of encased in this, I don't know, this rock feature, which just looks awesome in my opinion. And we've got some pillars along the side, and I still have some more work to do on the bottom area there. Haven't quite decided how I want to design that yet, but I might have it taper off as kind of like a cliff at the bottom there. And along the sides of the hole, you probably noticed that I have these areas kind of carved out into the side of the hole, and that's because I want to do stuff with these. So these areas right here are going to be the areas that lead off into farms. So I'm going to have different staircases going from different areas of the base, so maybe from over there to over here, or up there to down here, or something along those lines. And then it's going to connect up to this little ridge here. And we're going to have houses and stuff on here, because I want this to feel like it's kind of like a dwarven city almost. So if you guys have watched The Hobbit or anything like that, I want to get an Erebor feel inside of here. And if you don't know what that is, search it up. But inside those houses, I want to have the areas go into the side of the mountain, and then we'll have our farms inside those houses. So, for example, we're 4 months into the season, and I don't have a sugarcane farm. I've been buying all my rockets and all the materials to make rockets, so we need to change that soon. Not in this episode, though. I have a different plan for that, but hopefully in the next episode we'll be able to get some redstone farms going, because I really need to stop buying stuff. That's why I'm always poor. I buy everything. But yeah, that is the plan for the inside of this hole here. And guess what? This is only a fraction of the digging that we have to do inside the mountain, because I want to bring this entire area here down to the same level as this area. That way I can do more design stuff along the side here. And yeah, we got ourselves a lot of digging to do. I think I'm going to leave the inside of this mountain right here at the current level though. I sort of have a plan for what I'm going to do inside here, but I don't have it all set in stone. Basically, what my thought is right now is we're going to have all of our really large farms over here. So, coarse fruit, iron farm, all that kind of stuff that we need just an absolute ton of space for is going to go inside the big mountain. It's getting very dark. Oh, actually, you know what? We do have one redstone farm sitting right here in the center of the mountain ridge. Wandel helped us with the redstone for this one because, you know, King Redstone doesn't work very well. But yeah, this is just a little farm to get the nether mushrooms and all that kind of stuff, because we did a little bit of a gift for Telvi and Squished because they really didn't want a gift, so you know, I had to give them one, and chat told me to. We did that on a live stream, so if you guys aren't subscribed to me, make sure to subscribe, that way you don't miss the live streams, because they're a lot of fun. But yeah, that's the progress update on the base so far. I've been doing a lot of work off camera, and I'll probably continue to do a lot of work off camera because, hate to do this to you guys, but I'm going on vacation again, so yeah, there might be a little bit of time between the videos. I'm hoping to have a bunch pre-recorded by the time I leave, but well, no promises. We'll see what happens. It all depends on time. But for now, we're gonna go work on another project because bye Gifo. But yeah, what was I saying? Right, we're gonna go work on another project because, like I mentioned earlier, it's spooky season, which means we have a Halloween district going, so let's go check it out. Alright, so here we are in the shopping district, and if we head just over this way, over this little mountain, that is where our Halloween district for this season is. So it's in this swamp biome over here, and people have been busy. So we've got a few things coming up already. We have Giffo's awesome skull and mountain over here. I think he's planning on doing a maze or something like that, but I'm not 100% certain. We'll have to see what he does with that. Oh, there he is. And if we come over this way, we have a few things that aren't quite finished. Not sure whose the zombie is. Squish Phantom's working on a roller coaster inside of Emmy's brain, so that should be a jumbled I mean, what? Teleview Cat has a... Oh, Wandle? Hi. I feel like he wants me to do something, but I'm not sure what it is. Oh, well, he's standing completely still, so he's definitely typing. Want to die in the coffin? Yes? Well, I think I've been sentenced to death, guys. Oh, it's a new dropper. Okay, so this is this season's version of Leap of Faith, I guess. You will be fine. Press X to doubt. Because last season's, or not last season, season 1's dropper, it took me quite a few attempts to do. Oh, well, there's not even anything in here. It's not much of a dropper yet. Well, I mean, it does drop you to your death, but that's beside the point. I'm not sure what they're doing, because there's definitely no dropper in here. Oh, okay. So they were asking me if I want to die later. Got it. Okay. Hi, Gifo. We're just gonna chill here with Gifo for a minute, I guess. Nope, I guess we're all breaking up from the... Oh, no, Gifo! I guess we're all breaking off from the campsite for now. Anyways, where was I? Alright, so we got Telvi's ghost cat over here, and then just past that, we have our portal for the Halloween district, which is just over here inside the big pumpkin. I'm not 100% certain who made this. I think it might have been Jay, but I don't know for sure. So, whoever made this, awesome job. It looks great. But yeah, that is our Halloween district thus far. We have a few other plans. We want to add a pumpkin patch, a graveyard, and just behind me there's a little plains biome that we were hoping to build a haunted mansion in. But currently it's the 26th of October, and we're not entirely certain if we're going to have time to do that, so we'll see. But you may be asking, King, what are you going to be adding to the Halloween district today? And my answer to that is atmosphere. Because there are a lot of things that we can do to kind of augment this swamp. And as you know, I'm a terraformer. And part of that is customizing the terrain. And more specifically, in this case, the trees. As you can see behind me, we have one dead tree already. And I want to add more. So we're going to go through. We're not going to replace all of the trees necessarily, but we're going to add a lot of custom dead trees around this swamp. And I have in my inventory a ton of resources to be able to do that. Vines, spruce logs, and dark oak logs. I'm thinking that'll be our main color palette, but we'll see if we need more. And we're going to also see if we can get some cobwebs to add to the trees like the one behind us there. So we're going to start building trees, and this may take a while because I kind of suck at trees. Let's maybe start with a nice easy location for one, like right here where there's more land than water. We are going to have some scattered throughout the water as well, because I think it'll look cool to have some trees coming up from the water. And it'll make it feel more swampy as well, rather than just like there's a big open thing of water here. But let's grab ourselves some wood here, and we'll see what we can do. I'm always nervous when I start building trees, so I think we just got to start placing blocks down and see what happens, because if I don't just start placing them, then I'm never going to. So, yeah, I'm just going to place a bunch of blocks and see how it looks. Alright, I think that's a pretty solid base for the tree. I don't want this one to be too big. I want to have them varying from smaller trees to larger trees to pretty chunky trees, honestly. So we're just going to jump up on top here. Bonk, and there we go. Let's just build this up a little bit, and near the top here, we're going to start fanning it out a bit. So we'll do something kind of like this. We'll have it come out one block here, up a little bit more, and then start branching out into our tree branches. So these are going to be a little bit more difficult because we want to have them spread out, but we also don't want to have them go too far, if you know what I mean. We have a little bit of a drop in. Quite literally, she smashed her face into the tree that I'm standing on like 2 seconds ago. But yeah, the tree is starting to come along, honestly. It's starting to shape up. Hi, Emmy. I see you. But yeah, I think I want to have like 4 to 5 branches coming off most of these trees, going in random directions. Actually, you know what? For this one, 3 might work. Let's take a look at it from a little bit of a distance here. Yeah, that's not actually looking too bad. Maybe a small one coming off in this direction. But what we need now is our dark oak, which is already in my inventory. And we're going to make a bunch of dark oak fences because to add a little bit more shape to this tree, what we're going to do is we're going to add these fences around just to give it kind of like a sticky vibe, I guess. And one there. Hey, what are you doing? Stop poking holes in me, tree. Oh, okay. We'll just put one there, I guess. We've caught an Emmy. Okay, that one's not going to stay, but we'll keep it there for now, just that, you know, we don't lose our newly captivated Emmy. Alright, we need a fence up here to kind of connect this up. We'll throw it. No, not there. I just see arrows flying out from my tree. I don't know who or what she's shooting at, though. Oh, she's shooting at the other tree. Okay, we'll throw that there. We're going to throw one up here. We're going to throw one down here if we can get the angle. Ah! We're good. There we go. Something kind of like that. Ow! Emmy! Is she trying to die? I will fight back. Hey, you keep that arrow to yourself. I will fire back. Got ourselves a little bit of a ow standoff. Anyways, back to placing fences. I guess we should probably pick up her junk pile. There we go. Maybe something kind of like that there. I think we had another fence near the bottom somewhere. Maybe like there-ish? Yeah, that looks all right, I think. But now we need to bring out a little bit of green. And that was, yeah, that's the right shelter. Cool. Let's throw that down, and we're going to get some vines and give it kind of an overgrown feel. Because I imagine this tree's been dead for a while, so stuff's going to start growing on it. So let's throw some vines there, maybe some up there, around that side. And we'll let it grow for a little bit as we're building more of these trees, and we'll see how it looks. But I think it's time to kick off a time lapse here and build a bunch more trees. So let's do it. Alright, I got a few trees done, and this is kind of the vibe we're working with here. I think it's working. This tree right here is a little wonky. I think I'm going to have to add a few more logs to it just to, you know, make it feel a bit bulkier since it's a bigger tree. But other than that, I am happy with these trees. So I built that one, that little stump over there, and that one there. And now I think we got to go around and add a little bit of extra to it because obviously this area is really dark and we need a little bit of lighting. So I think a few soul lanterns here and there will add a nice little touch of detail. So if we go around and we just kind of add a few soul lanterns around to make the area look like it's been traveled, we can maybe even hang some off of like these branches maybe. We'll loop back to that. We might do that. But yeah, we'll add some soul lanterns around. The other thing I wanted to do is add some soul sand into the swamp as well.
because that'll mesh well with the dirt. And on top of that, we throw that there, we'll get some bubbles going in the swamp as well, which is going to look pretty cool, I think. And that'll add to just kind of the swamp vibe, I guess. And especially if we do it around these like lily pads or something. Let's throw one here and see what it looks like beside the lily pad. Yeah, I think that'll be cool. So those are the kind of touches of detail that I want to add around here. And we've got a few more jack-o'-lanterns too that we're going to add in random places. And I also have a sneaky one inside this tree trunk here. So it'll kind of look like it's glowing from the inside a little bit. I haven't had a chance to look at what it looks like at night because either me or someone else has slept through pretty much every night because, you know, building and all that. But I think that'll add a cool little atmosphere to that trunk there. But, yeah, I've still got a lot of space to build trees. I've only done this little corner over here, so I gotta add maybe one or two more in this area, and all along this path here. So, I got my work cut out for me. I'm gonna keep building. Let's do it.
Alright, so just off the path here, we got ourselves a little enclosure now, and inside here we're going to have a little pumpkin patch. Over that way, Wandle's constructing the main one, and that's going to be big. It's going to have a cool scarecrow and everything like that, and I'm looking forward to seeing what he's doing with it. But over here, we're just going to do a small one for decoration, because, I mean, this is more so just for decoration, this path, and then other people are going to build things along it, hopefully, and we'll have more cool stuff like that. I know Telvy's making another cat over there. And, yeah, there's going to be a lot of cool things. We're going to surround it with trees as well, like this. Oh, man, I've got so many trees to construct. But, let's start placing down some of the detail. What the... Is that a dolphin? What was that? Moving on. Anyways, what we're going to do is we're going to make some pumpkin piles back in the corner here. And just off to the sides of them, I want to make it look like some of them are actually growing. So we're going to throw down a little bit of tilled soil in some of these spots. And then we're going to throw a pumpkin seed down. And I have bone meal somewhere so I can grow those up. But we're just going to layer the pumpkins around. We're going to have some just off in the middle here that actually do look like they're growing. So we'll have that. Then boom, 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 boom. I really need some bone meal. One sec. Here we go. Much better. So we can grow these up now, and they're getting hydrated from underneath because, well, you know, it's just water under here. But, yeah, we're going to do that around. Let's dot a few more pumpkins. There we go. We got a few piles of pumpkins placed down. We have a bunch of dirt around these stems because apparently if you place pumpkin beside the stem, it doesn't connect. So that's no good. So we got to wait for them to actually grow. Also, this isn't getting... Okay, well, we'll see what happens there. But anyways, moving on to some detail on the outside. So this crafting table is obviously not going to be here, so we'll just move that over there for now. What I did was I picked up some hay bales in the shopping district, and then we're going to dot some jack-o'-lanterns around as well. I feel like hay bales kind of give a good Halloween-y theme. I don't know about you, but I used to play in like leaf piles and hay bales all the time when I was a kid, so dot some of those around, throw a jack-o'-lantern down, give kind of a spoopy vibe. And then, if we have some soul lanterns around too, maybe throw one on top of the hay bales, one on the ground here. And then we do the... I keep stepping on the pressure plate. There's a jump scare thing here now. And I saw it being built, and it still gets me. So we'll do some more of this action over here. And that should actually be good, I think, for the outside. Okay, anyways, we gotta wait for these pumpkins to grow before we can do anything else, because we need to work out the paths that are gonna be in here after that. Hi, Wandle, I'm guessing? Yeah, he's the only one not AFK.
Alright, I've finished the small little pumpkin patch here, and it's actually been a few days since the last clip, because I kind of ran out of time for recording. But let me show you what I've done. I have let all the pumpkins grow in, so it's looking pretty cool in here. And I've added a few little paths just going to all the different pumpkin piles things. But on top of that, what I've done is I've also added more soul sand into the water here. That way we have that bubble effect everywhere. And I've also built a couple more trees over in this direction. So I built that guy, and that guy. But unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to have time to finish all of the Halloween district because I kind of ran out of time for this episode. Yeah, I leave for my trip tomorrow. But let's take a fly over the Halloween district as it is right now, with the big pumpkin with our nether portal in it at the start, flying along this path, and we see Telby Cat's Ghost Cat over here and Squished Phantom's roller coaster, which is almost finished, and hopefully I'll get to, go on that at some point, but we will see. We have Dixie's new dropper over here. That's what that big thing was that I didn't know what it was. But this is this season's version of Leap of Faith, on a bit of a smaller scale. She's waiting till next season when we have the extra world height, or depth, I guess, to make a full-scale dropper. Still don't know what that is, half-finished zombie. Then we come into my area that I've been working on over here with the pumpkin patch and all of our custom trees, which look real cool. Then in the distance over there, we have Giffe's Mountain again, which is pretty much the same as before, but he's working on some cool stuff on the inside, so strongly suggest checking out his channel if you want to see more of that. Then Telvi made a few more ghost cats over here and ghost dog. That one's up there. Then heading along this way, this is where the big progress is. So we have a little witch dude with a unibrow on the path here. Not sure when that came in, but, ooh, sign. You went the wrong way, by the way, Teak. Eh? This seems like a trap. Oh, it's not. Well, I don't know whose that is, so I'm just gonna leave that diamond door there. But anyways, we come along this way into the main area of the Halloween district. So this is the graveyard that Wandel and Teak have been working away at, and it is looking great in here. I don't think it's quite finished, honestly. I know they've been on and off working on it the last couple days, but honestly, great progress so far. We haven't got the pumpkin patch started yet, but I think that is next on the agenda, and Lilith has put in so much work into the Haunted Mansion. She just started working on the inside today, but I think she's going to be uploading an episode for this, so I'm not going to show the inside. You're going to have to check out her channel to see more of that, because I know she is planning on a Halloween episode. So make sure to check out all the other Enigmites stuff, because they'll have more content on this. And yeah, I'll make sure to upload some pictures and stuff after everyone's uploaded their episodes. That way you can see the final status of the Halloween district for this season. But with that being said, I do have to leave you guys here for today because I leave for my trip in less than 24 hours and I have not started editing this episode. Yep, great choices were made because I haven't started packing yet either, so there's that too. Anyways, like I said, I'm going to leave you guys here. Have a happy Halloween, everyone. If you're going trick-or-treating, make sure to stay safe. And, have fun at the same time, though. It's Halloween. Have fun. But if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe and hit the like button if you haven't already done that, too. Should have done that ages ago. Don't know why I haven't yet. But, anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye!